Hi, I'm Rachel Slosky, and I'd like to start off by posing a question. What makes an effective leader? Does a leader have to have superpowers and be able to soar through the sky? Or can a leader be anyone who can connect with people in order to have their voice heard? For my class reflection for CEE300, I'm going to describe what makes an effective leader by using examples from movies that we all know and love. Personally, I think that being an effective leader is really important because as an engineer, teamwork is always going to be a thing, and someday we may all, hopefully, find ourselves in a leadership position. For a brief background, leadership has three key points: personal vulnerability, responsibility for the well being of others, and trustworthiness. Also, a leader influences others, specifically in a positive manner. An effective leader is willing to listen to those who are following and needs to keep an open mind in difficult situations. They also develop self-awareness skills so that they can identify their own strengths and limitations in order to better understand those around them. Now, for the examples, or the fun part. Simba, from The Lion King, proves to be an effective leader once he returns to Pride Rock. His father taught him to be compassionate to all the other animals. Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance. As king, you need to understand that balance and respect all the creatures, from the crawling ant to the leaping antelope. Of course, said by Mufasa. Personally, I find this advice excellent because respect can go a long way in becoming an effective leader. If you respect your followers, you can earn their respect in return. Also, this relates back to one of the key aspects of being a leader: responsibility for the well-being of others. The opposite leader, however, Scar, leads with fear and oppression, and ultimately he destroys the Pride Lands and effectively rules as a tyrant. His attributes do not define a leader, even though he proclaimed himself king. By failing to connect with the rest of the animals, refusing to listen, and not caring about their well-being, he displays no traits of a leader. Comparing Simba and Scar, it's clear who the rightful king is better based on the better leader. Whereas Scar throws the Pride Lands into chaos due to his lack of respect and inability to connect with the animals around him, Simba is the absolute opposite. The animals come together to support him, and he ends up demonstrating an effective example of connecting people. He shows vulnerability by admitting he doesn't know what he's doing and still doing it. This got the respect of the others, and I feel that Simba is an excellent example of effective leadership. Kung Fu Panda demonstrates another example of an effective leader. Shifu, the teacher, or rather sensei, of the best kung fu masters out there, has to teach a fat, flabby panda, and I'm quoting that from the movie. He doesn't like what he's been given to work with, so pretty much he just tries to get Po to quit. However, Po respects Shifu enough to not quit, and once that Shifu realizes this, he agrees to train him. In order to be successful, Shifu has to connect with Po to develop an entirely new way to train him based on Po's strengths. This demonstrates another component of an effective leader, as Shifu manages to keep an open mind eventually, and admits he was wrong in order to understand Po. In the words of Master Oogway, the wise old turtle, quit, don't quit, noodles, don't noodles. He managed to find the perfect way to connect with Po and guide him on the path to success, and also put Shifu and Po on the same page, connecting them as an effective leader. He respects Po without prompting, and this makes Po trust him and listen to him immediately. Even though he doesn't have much screen time, he definitely stands out as a leader. Overall, leadership isn't about making your voice the loudest and acting like a tyrant. An effective leader promotes collaboration, respects their peers and gains respect in return, keeps an open mind, and overall connects people. Listen, respect, connect, and lead.